What is the Interior Minister saying?
So we just heard from him speaking just a very short time ago, and he said, yes, 80 people are dead after the attack in Nice, 18 of them, he said, in absolute emergency, which I would take to mean as critically wounded. And he also said, we're at war with terrorists, both he and Francois Hollande calling this a terror attack, and they're working to identify the attacker and looking into whether the attacker has accomplices. Now, earlier, we did, as you mentioned, hear from the French President, Francois Hollande. He said, we must show absolute vigilance and determination. He extended the state of emergency for 3 months, which was set to lapse on July 26th, and will keep 10,000 forces deployed, and also called on military reservists to help police. A state of emergency essentially gives security and legal forces rights to conduct investigations and also arrest suspects. Hollande will travel to Nice on Friday after a Defence Council meeting. It's not known yet, of course, as I mentioned, we don't know if the attacker was working alone or had accomplices. The French Prime Minister has said France is in mourning, and the Paris prosecutor's office say the anti-terrorism unit will be looking into this attack. Now, France has been on top alert for most of the last 18 months. In fact, it suffered multiple attacks. What we know so far about this particular attack in Nice is that it happened around 10:30 in France. There was a fireworks display as part of the Bastille Day celebrations, and a truck ploughed into the crowds on the Promenade des Anglais, which is a main strip running along the beach. And you're seeing pictures here as emergency services arrived on the scene at the time. Several hundred injured, as I mentioned. The French Interior Minister saying that 18 of them were critical. Police had sealed off the area, and also soldiers blocked the intersections, stopping people from getting close to the site.